First of all, you nasty, and I wouldn't be eating no type of snake at all. You nasty boy.
Snakes eat rats.
Snakes eat anything. Yeah. They eat you.
Chicken eat anything. Chicken eat shit.
Pigs eat anything. They don't eat pork.
Yeah, I don't mess with the swine. All right, yeah, we out.
Come on. I see you scoring.
Oh,
Yo. I know. Oh my God. Got it in. I got one in there.
Well, it's week 2 of camp for me. Having some fun. All right, helping the Canelo and getting myself ready.
Yo, I still miss.
You know my sport, yo. I'm good with these. I'm good with these. I'm great with these. Not no kicking.
Yeah, I wanted to just be out, get outside of my comfort zone, get outside of Philly, and get some different work. Be in a high altitude, go back home and great shit, and finish my camp off, get ready for October 11th, I'm a spectacular knockout, at the new weight division.
Go! They coming back. No more fat boy.
How you feeling, man, White?
I feel great. We about to go to McDonald's. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret order. It's called the CVG order. You gotta get 2 McChickens with cheese, add the mac sauce. You gotta add the mac sauce, large fry. You can go medium. If you in camp, you gotta go medium hot C. If you outside of camp, you gotta go medium Sprite or Coke. It's a flex, yeah. It's a good flex. No, I feel good, dog. I feel great being at 154, and the sky's the limit,
Did you train today? Listen to Canelo. What you say?
Hey, buddy, let me tell you something. You want to be a champion? Or just a mediocre boxer? Champion? You want to be a champion or just a mediocre fighter? Champion, right? So you need to fucking train every day. And focus. Eat healthy. Okay? Right.
You need to hear that.
Straight out, don't pull out. Yeah, when you do it, boom, oh. Don't pull out. There you go. Yeah, that's the right side. That's it.
¿No se pudo, hijo? No, células. Entraste tú, se me desconectó a mí. Ya cerré donde está.
Jaron Ennis has quickly become one of the most dangerous fighters in the 154-pound division. The Philadelphia superstar sent shockwaves through the boxing world when he teamed up with Mexican legend Canelo Alvarez for an intense training camp. This unexpected partnership came just as Boots made his move up to super welterweight, where he dominated Angolan fighter Wisma Lima. But no one could have predicted what would come next. Just months later, Boots is now on the verge of his first title shot at 154, preparing to face Xander Zayas on June 27th in the biggest fight of his career.
Okay. Yeah, so it's kind of like, it's my second one, but it was a great, great experience. I love being out there. It was fun. I had a great time.
All right. Being that this was your second time, right? What do you feel like you gained from it?
Just having fun. Being in there with what he got 70. Canelo got 70 fights or something like 67 fights or something like that.
Yeah.
So it was just cool being there. You'd be able to share the ring with him. Having fun. Learning different things. And I was out there fishing. I was doing a bunch of different stuff. It was cool to get away. And I love that I experienced that. Getting away. Sparring Canelo, fishing, just having fun, with my brother, and things like that. So it was cool.
Why did you feel like this was the perfect time to do that?
I feel like it was the perfect time because, like you said, I'm moving up in weight, and I want to just, experience something different. I always do camp in Philly, and I just wanted to do something different, and I definitely think I'm gonna take my whole next full camp to, over there, and where we was at. You know, I loved it out there. You know, it was great.
Boots and Canelo training together came as a massive surprise to fans. However, taking part in training camp was a strategic.
The idea of Boots and Canelo training together caught fans completely off guard. But behind the scenes, it was a calculated move from both fighters. Although Canelo fell short and lost his undisputed crown, he later revealed in an interview why he chose Boots as his training partner, a decision that now looks more important than ever.
Hello, first things first. A lot has been made about your sparring session with Boots, with Boots Ennis. How did that happen? What happened?
I cannot say much, but he called us and say if he can go and sparring with me and everything. I say, of course, right? A fighter like me, we always want great sparrings because there is the thing, right? And I have history with the family because 14 years ago, his older brother helped me for Sugar Shane Motley and Alfonso Gomez. So it's Derek Ennis. So he helped me. So he was 14 years old at that time, by the way. And it was good, very good. And I'm very grateful with him because he made that time to go and give.
Since that training camp, Boots has looked unstoppable. He wasted no time making a statement, destroying Wismo Lima with a brutal first-round TKO and establishing himself as a serious threat in the division. A massive fight with Virgil Ortiz Jr. was expected next, but things quickly fell apart due to tensions between promoter Eddie Hearn and Oscar De La Hoya. Legal drama and contract disputes ultimately killed the fight. But out of that chaos came a new opportunity.
Xander, everyone is already buzzing about this fight. How are you feeling, and why was it important for you to take the toughest test of your career at such an early stage?
Manu, thank you for the time. Thank you for being here. Man, this everybody, like you said, is buzzing. I feel like this is the biggest fight of 2026 thus far. And it was important for me because for me to say that I'm the best, I got to face the best. And Jaron Boots Ennis is one of the best names in the division, you know, alongside other fighters and myself. So come June 27th, I will claim why I'm the best 154-pounder in the world.
And like you said, everyone is buzzing. Everyone's talking about it. Jaron Ennis himself, he's giving you immense credit, and rightfully so, for taking this fight when you had the leverage to call the shots and choose any route you preferred.
Yeah.
At the age of 23, what does it speak to you? What does it speak for you as the fighter you are?
Man, I feel like a lot of people will love or love to be average in life. I wasn't born to be average. I was born to make history. I was born to keep writing history. I've been writing it since the day I was born. And this is no exception. This is the biggest name. This is the biggest test. And I'm going to write history one more time. That's what it's all about. That's what you're in the sport of boxing for. It's easy to just get complacent and just fight all names or all guys that were champion 3-4 years ago, or just fight an easy fight that you know you could win and get easy money. But when everything is on the line, when a lot of people is doubting you, that's when the stakes are high. That's when you got to perform, and that's where I perform at my best.
Now, rising star Xander Zayas has stepped up to the challenge, putting his WBA and WBO titles on the line against Boots. This clash has all the ingredients to become one of the biggest fights of the year. Zayas may be young, but his confidence is undeniable. Still, the boxing world is heavily backing Boots, and if you've seen the latest training footage, you already know why. Something big is coming, and history might just be made.